Good evening. This is Coach Steve Snyder of the Norristown High School Wrestling Team. We are tonight covering the match between the homestanding Norristown Eagles and the Upper Merion Vikings. This is a Suburban 1 American Division League match. Currently on the year in league competition, Norristown is 1-0. We are 4-2 overall in dual meets. To date, we have competed in some open tournaments as well. We took a fourth place at the Athens pool tournament. Some tough competition, 9 matches, and also at Dallastown recently over the holidays, we took runner-up honors at that competition. Last year, our team finished strong. We were 20-4 overall. We were undefeated in the league, 7-0. We were, of course, then league champions and sectional champions, the first postseason tournament where we crowned many champions. Coming back individually for this team, some of our standouts, guys that were good last year and have already done a good job so far this year. At 152, we have Brandon Parker, who last year, he was a junior, last year was a PIAA state qualifier. Brandon is currently ranked number 7 in the state at his weight class, and so far this year, Brandon has been a Dallastown tournament champion. Also, we have Zach Fuentes at 103. He's been an Athens champ and a Dallastown tournament runner-up. At 119, Tyree Gardner has placed a third at both Athens and Dallastown. Tyree is a junior. Brett Harner, a freshman, has been an Athens tournament champ and a Dallastown runner-up. At 171 pounds, Joey Pierce was an Athens tournament champion and a Dallastown tournament runner-up. Matt Grill has placed third at both tournaments. Tyler DeTrinco was third at Dallastown. And Marcus Robbins, one of our standouts from last year as well, was a Dallastown champion. Quite simply, our goals this year are to once again capture the league championship and the sectional championship as well, and to win a match at the district duels. I will let the music play here and Okay, back here live. You just watched the Norristown Eagles warming up to obviously one of their favorite songs there. We will now have the introductions, and we'll let Eugene Parker do his thing.
Welcome to Norristown Merion High School. The home of the Eagles. Tonight the Eagles host the Merion Vikings. And now to the lineup. At 103, Norristown Zach Fuentes.
That is Zach Fuentes for Norristown, receives a forfeit at 103.
At 112, Merion Vikings Trey Shealy. And Norristown Sabir Lewis.
It's Norristown Sabir Lewis, Trey Shealy for Upper Merion.
At 119, Upper Merion has a forfeit. Norristown Tyree Gardner.
Tyree Gardner from Norristown will receive a forfeit at weight class 119.
125, from Upper Merion Ed Gonzalez. And from Norristown, Joey Rowland.
Joey Rowland from Norristown at 125. Upper Merion, Ed Gonzalez.
Shiv Patel. And from Norristown, Chris Ramondo.
Chris Ramondo at 130 for Norristown. Shiv Patel for Upper Merion.
Ryan Ginsburg. And from Norristown,
Doug Forlano at 135 for the Eagles. Ryan Ginsburg for Upper Merion. Charles McLean receives a forfeit for Norristown at 140.
At 145, Nick Bodo. For Norristown, Brett Harner.
Brett Harner at 145 for Norristown. Nick Vodo for Upper Merion. Brandon Parker at 152 for Norristown. Drew Santangelo for Upper Merion. Jesse Pronte at 160 for Norristown. Josh Differ for Upper Merion.
At 171 from Upper Merion, we have either Mike Gogrel or Giovanni.
Joey Pierce at 171. And either Mike Garapal or Giovanni Labricoscia for Upper Merion.
We have Giovanni Augusto. And from Norristown, Matt Grill.
Matt Grill or Tito Fuentes from Norristown at 189.
At 215, from Upper Merion, Jake Skiggs. From Norristown, Tyler Latrinko.
At 215, Tyler Latrinko from Norristown, Jake Skids.
Possibly Upper Merion, Jake Skiggs, and Norristown, Marcus Robbins.
Or possibly Jake Skids at heavyweight versus Marcus Robbins from Norristown. Now we'll have the national anthem. Okay, tonight's match will begin at weight class 112. That will be Sabir Lewis versus Troy Cheely. Brief description of how wrestling works for those of you that don't know. Two opponents, one opponent each team at one time. You can score points from neutral. They start on their feet by a takedown from top and bottom. Top you can score by turning your opponent to his back. Bottom you can score by reversing your opponent or by escaping. And of course, any combination therein. You'll see as we go along here, many ways to score. Of course, if you pin your opponent, the match is over. But otherwise, wrestler with the most points wins at the end of 3 2-minute periods. Again, this is Sabir Lewis and Troy Cheely for Upper Merion, Lewis for Norristown. I will say that Sabir heads up a group of young freshmen and sophomore wrestlers that we are very high on here at Norristown and expect big things out of in the years to come. I believe this is Sabir's first month of wrestling, and here he is in a varsity lineup, doing very well. Both wrestlers neutral here, just a few seconds into the match. Both wrestlers tied up, no one has really taken a shot yet. As I said, each period is 2 minutes. We'll have 2 minutes here where they start on their feet to begin with. No points yet. There's a shot by Lewis. Double leg, 2 points as he works up. 1 minute left first period. Lewis ahead 2-0. No points there. Lewis lets his opponent go, so that's 1 point. No, Lewis is still in control. Now he lets him go. So it's 2 points for Lewis. Norristown, 1 point for an escape for Upper Merion. Upper Merion in on a shot. Lewis trying to defend. Takedown for Upper Merion. Upper Merion really close to a fall here, has back points at least, and there's the fall. Upper Merion in the first period, 1 minute 40 seconds. So 6 points for Upper Merion. Makes the dual meet team score now 6-6. Well, I'm sorry, started at 112. We'll be getting a forfeit at 103 when that comes around. So 6-0 Upper Merion. Next we have Tyree Gardner receiving a forfeit at weight class 119. 6 points for a forfeit in a dual match, so that now makes the team score 6-6. Oh, I'm sorry, my fault. There is a match here. Now, that's the way wrestling goes sometimes, not always as planned. So where we thought we were going to get a forfeit, we have a match, and that's actually a good thing. So Tyree Gardner with a takedown at 119, now has his opponent on his back. And just about working for the fall here. Gardner still on top. Still has his opponent on his back. And there's the fall. So instead of a forfeit, Tyree gets a fall. Same team score. Now we're evened up at 6. Tyree Gardner with a fall in the first period at 119. Now we have Joey Rowland for Norristown. And it should be Ed Gonzalez for Upper Merion. And this is Gonzalez. So at 125, Joey Rowland, Norristown, Ed Gonzalez, Upper Merion. Team score 6-6. Rolling in on a shot. Has a single leg. looking to finish. And 2 points for Roland. Single leg takedown. Roland now on top, trying to turn his opponent. Has a bar series, and he loses that, still in control. Now he's trying to tilt his opponent, but that's too loose. Needs to tighten that up. 30 seconds gone here in the first period. 125, Joe Roland, Ed Gonzalez. And now he's got back points. 2 swipes, and that's 2 back points. And because he's not out of the series yet, he's not awarded those back points. If he turns them for more time, he'll get more points. Now running a regular bar. Needs to flatten his opponent out. Has just about done that, and the ref stops. Whenever the referee sees something that's possibly dangerous, he will stop the match. And Roland gets his 2 points. Joe Roland, 50 seconds left in the first period. 4-0, Roland Norristown. Roland on top. Roland still in control. Needs to break his opponent down. And still in control, but barely. Now he's back behind his opponent. He's in control. Roland trying to work a tilt or a bar series. Staying in control. 20 seconds left, first period. Staying in control of his opponent. Has a wrist. Looks like he's in a position to tilt or run his bar. Has his opponent flat. He's going to run out of time, though. End of first period. Roland Norristown 4. Gonzalez Upper Merion nothing. And it is Joe Roland's choice. He chooses to defer, and it is now his opponent's choice. And his opponent has taken top. So Upper Merion starts in the top position, Norristown on the bottom. Second 2-minute period. Roland trying to face him. Has wrist control. Upper Merion still in control, but not by much. There's 1 point. Joe Roland has an escape. Makes the score 5-0 Norristown. With 1:45 left in the second period. Both men neutral now. Upper Merion with a shot, Roland defending. Roland getting hip pressure, sprawling there, but Upper Merion's close to finishing this takedown. No. And almost a takedown for Upper Merion. Roland still hanging in there, and he bails out and gives his opponent 2. 5-2, Norristown over Upper Merion. Now Roland's on the bottom. Needs to come up and out or reverse his opponent. Upper Merion trying to run a cradle and doesn't have it tight enough. Roland reverses his opponent. Now he's on top. Gets 2 for the reversal. So now 7-2 Roland. Roland now in control. 35 seconds left in the second period. Roland still in control, needs to ride his opponent out and not lose control in the next 10 seconds. That's how much time we have left in the second period. Two, one, end of second period. And we go to the third period, Roland's choice. Roland takes top.
From the top position, Joe Rowland will be looking to turn his opponent or possibly pin him. Of course, Upper Merion's job is to come off the bottom, get 1 or 2 points, and work from there. Rowland in control, trying to work a bar arm in, now has a leg in. Trying to apply pressure. Trying to break his opponent down and then eventually turn him over to his back. Has him almost broken down. Applying a power half from legs. Hasn't got anything yet. Still in legs, still trying to work a pinning combination. Needs to break his opponent back down to the mat. And his opponent is out for 1. Hits a roll, comes out for 1, making the match now 7-3 in favor of Rowland. 1 minute left. Joey Rowland needs to get busy here. Doesn't want to do anything stupid, doesn't want to give up his lead here. Tying his opponent up from neutral here. Blocking with his head, working inside. Rolling in a front headlock. Controlling his opponent. And they're still neutral. 20 seconds left in the match. 7-3. Joe Rowland of Norristown. And Upper Merion shoots. They're still in neutral. No control, no control. Joe Rowland still facing his opponent. 5 seconds left. And 2 seconds. So we have 2 seconds left. It looks like Joey Rowland's going to come away with the win here. And end of the match. Joey Rowland victorious. Score 7-3. Adds 3 more team points. Norristown ahead 9-6. So going into 1:30, Chris Raimundo, Norristown, should be Shiv Patel for Upper Merion. Norristown holds a 9-6 lead. A takedown for Patel, Upper Merion. Patel attempting to cradle his opponent. Has the far elbow, trying to lock behind the knee, and now he does have his opponent Raimundo on his back. So he'll get 2 and at least 3 points, or 2 points rather, for a near fall. Score should be 4-0, Upper Merion. Raimundo attempting to come out, up on his feet, and taken back to the mat by Patel. Patel still in control. 1 minute left, first period. Raimundo back to his feet, behind 4-0. Raimundo needs to go to work here. Patel trying to lock up a cradle and turn Raimundo to his back. And he does have it locked. And on his back again. Raimundo giving up back points. Patel to come away with some points here, if not a fall. And no pin. Patel should get 3 more points. 3 more back points. 7-0. Patel Upper Merion. Raimundo Norristown. Patel still in control. Raimundo Getting hand control, trying to get his hips out and get one, and no, still in control. 11 seconds left in the first period. Raimondo here needs to try and get at least 1 point for an escape. He's got 10 seconds, 11 seconds left. See if he can do it. And looks like Patel stays in control, no change. Going into the second period, 7-0, Patel Upper Merion. Upper Merion's choice in the second period. Upper Merion chooses bottom. Raimondo will be on top and needs to go to work. Needs to get some back points here. Down 7-0. Raimondo chops the arm, has wrist control. On top. Still working on top. But down 7-0. Needs to get some back points here. Raimondo staying in control. Patel trying to escape. Patel almost up to his feet. Raimondo in legs, but very close to being reversed. Chris Raimondo in trouble right now. Not in good position. Still in control, but barely. Needs to hang on there and try and scoot his hips out and get back on top. Still in bad position. Raimondo needs to scoot his hips out, get back in better position, and he's almost reversed and pinned right there. And 2 points for a reversal for Patel. Makes the score 9-0. Patel Upper Merion. And Patel should have to work up there. Once you're in control, you have to make an attempt to turn your opponent. Turn him over to his back. Can't stay in the same position for very long. And they're out of bounds. 28 seconds left, second period. Raimondo should be on the bottom. Patel on top. Patel with a 9-0 lead, second period. And Chris Raimondo here really needs to get some points in the last 25 seconds, even if it's just one. Needs to get his wrist free, base up, and work out. And almost has it done. Patel still in control. No change yet. And 3, 2, 1, end of the period. Still 9-0 Patel. And Raimondo's choice, he will choose to go neutral. He'll start on his feet. Down 9-0. Raimondo ties up. He's attempting a headlock. And it doesn't work. Instead, it looks like Patel gets a takedown. 11-0. One minute, 35 left. 11-0 Patel, third period. And this 130-pound match. Patel still in control. And now turning his opponent. And with a minute and 15 seconds left, Raimondo needs to really go to work here. He's down 11-0. Needs to work for a reversal, needs to work for an escape and then takedown, needs to get something going here. Patel has him tied up, still in control. And just about has him tilted for back points, and he does. He's got a 3 count, 4 count, 5. That should be 3 more back points for Patel. It is now 14-0. There's the 3 back points, 14-0. And now in a cradle, and Raimundo's on his back. And that should be a technical fall. When you get 15 points ahead of your opponent, that ends the match. You do not get 6 points as with a true fall, but 15, lead of 15 gets you 5 team points. So that makes the match, with 5 more for Upper Merion, it's 14-9. 14-9, Upper Merion to Norristown. Now we have Doug Forlano, Norristown at 135 versus Ryan Ginsberg from Upper Merion. I'm sorry, that is Charles McLean from Norristown. And a takedown for Ryan Ginsberg. Charles McLean for Norristown. Charles out for 1. And another takedown, almost another takedown for Ginsberg. Now they're still neutral, McLean worked out of that. And attempted a barrel roll there for Ginsberg. Now sucker drag and 2 points for Ryan Ginsberg. Now 4-1 in favor of Ginsberg, Upper Merion. McLean on the bottom. Ginsberg and legs on top. And McLean has reversed Ginsberg. Ginsberg got a little loose in the legs there, and Charles McLean turned that into a reversal. Now only down 4-3. 4 for Ginsberg, Upper Merion, 3 McLean. Ginsberg trying to get out. McLean still on top. And Ginsberg now has 1. Makes it 5-3. Ginsberg, Upper Merion, McLean, Norristown. And they're in the neutral position. There's a dump by Ginsberg. Oh, no 2 yet. Now he has his 2. 7-3. Ten seconds left in this first period. Ginsberg trying to get more back points. McLean fighting in there, no back points yet. 3, 2, 1, and no more back points there, so that makes the score 7-3. Ginsberg, Upper Merion, McLean, Norristown, going into the second period. McLean's choice, he defers choice to Ginsberg. Ginsberg takes bottom, so McLean will be on top, down 7-3 in the second period. McLean trying to go to work here, trying to work something in to turn his opponent. Ginsberg up to his feet, McLean behind, no change yet. McLean still in control. Still in control here. Ginsberg has wrist control. Needs to get his hips out. Now McLean gets a single leg. Still in control. And no change. Nothing yet. And potentially dangerous call by the referee. Minute 24 here left in the second period. And I should add Ryan Ginsberg, a very accomplished wrestler here from Upper Merion. Last year for LaSalle College High School, went to the state tournament and has come back to Upper Merion this year for his senior season. So Charles McLean battling him tough here. Doing a good job here at 135. McLean still in control. McLean actually trying to, right there, maybe lock up a cradle, but not able to, but still in control. McLean Granby's out for 1. 1 point for Ginsberg. Now 8-3. 1 minute left in the second period. Ginsburg in on a shot. McLean sprawls, still neutral. Still neutral. Both opponents face to face. No control yet. 30 seconds left, second period. Ginsburg trying to step over and take McLean to his back, and no points, no points. McLean does a good job fighting out of that. Now Ginsburg trying to lock up a near cradle, and he's got it locked up. He's going to have at least two here. And he's going to have back points. Not much time left here in the second period, so if McLean can hang in there, he will avoid the fall. And that's how it ends this period, 10-3, 12-3 Ginsburg. 12-3 going into the third period. McLean's choice. McLean takes bottom. Ginsburg will be on top with a 12-3 lead. Red warned for an illegal starting position, gets a caution. We'll get another warning, and then the third time it will be a point for McLean. So Ginsburg still on top, no change. McLean trying to work up to his base. Ginsburg trying to lock up a bar arm, and at the same time looks like he's trying to put a leg in to stay in control or turn McLean over. So far nothing, no points. McLean now facing his opponent but not quite out. Ginsburg still in control, has a front headlock. McLean trying to come out for one, trying to get wrist control. No change yet. 1 minute left, third period. 1 minute left in the match. 12-3 Ginsburg from Upper Merion. Ginsburg still in control. McLean works out of that. Did not get turned. (12-3) Ginsburg Upper Merion, McLean Norristown. And just about 30 seconds left here. I mean, if McLean can keep from getting turned again, he'd be really doing his job here, holding this to a major decision. There's some more back points. A few more back points, 10 seconds left, but I think McLean will keep from yielding a technical fall. 2 more points makes it 14-3, and that's how it'll end. So that will make the dual meet score 15-9, Upper Merion, 15-9. Going into the 140-pound match where we will have Doug Forlano receiving a forfeit. I'm sorry, though, actually, at that point, that made it 15-9. Now it should be 15-15 after Forlano receives his forfeit. So, yes, the match is now tied, heading into the 145-pound match between Brett Harner, Norristown, and Nick Vodo of Upper Merion. Harner heads up a promising group of freshmen here at Norristown that we are very high on, have high hopes for here in the future. Brett, one of 5 or 6 freshmen and a few more sophomores even that really figure to be one of the tougher teams in our area for the years to come. Wrestling a very accomplished wrestler in Nick Vodo. Harner in with a shot, just about has a takedown. They're still in neutral, and there's 2 points for Harner. Harner in control. Working a bar arm in there. Wants to keep that bar, get wrist control, and then, of course, turn his opponent over. Here in the first, Harner 2-0. Staying in control. Keeping Voto broken down to the mat. That's what he wants to do. Break him down, work something in, and turn his opponent to his back. Has a bar arm. .50 seconds left here in the first period. Harner staying in control, has a 2-0 lead over Voto of Upper Merion. Has a cross wrist, trying to thread it through the middle. Still staying in control. Trying to work a bar arm in with that combination, and that should, loses the bar. Still in control though with 15 seconds left in the first period. Harner still in control. Still in control. Now tries to work his bar arm back in. Oh, and called for potentially dangerous. Referee saw something that he thought might be dangerous, so he stops the match momentarily. 5 seconds left here in the first period. Harner wants to stay in control these last 5 seconds. Go into the second period 2-0. And he breaks his opponent down. That will end the first period. 2-0 Harner. He's going to defer the choice to Voto of Upper Merion. Voto goes neutral. Nick Voto of Upper Merion chooses to go neutral. They'll start on their feet. And we're into the second period. There's a shot by Voto, blocked by Harner. Both still neutral. Both tied up. Almost a headlock there. Nice defense by Brett Harner. They go off the mat. 1 minute 42 left in the second period. Brett Harner here, one of 3 or 4 of our Norristown Eagles who are ranked in the area rankings for all AAA teams in the Philadelphia area. That's roughly 64, 65 teams. Harner in another takedown, and he has it. A dump makes it 4-0, second period, Brett Harner of Norristown. Brandon Parker ranked second at 152 pounds in the area. Brett ranked 5th at 140. Marcus Robbins, ranked 4th currently, has been as high as 2nd. And there are a few others who are right on the border there that could make their way into our area rankings. So here with 50 seconds left, second period, Brett Harner still in control, a 4-0 lead. Has Nick Voto broken down. And Voto called for stalling, inactivity on the bottom. The next stalling warning will be a point for Brett Harner. 1 warning, then a point. Point goes to your opponent. Harner in control. 20 seconds left, second period. Harner with wrist control. Staying in control. And that should do it for the second period. And it is Harner's choice. Harner will choose down, owning a 4-0 lead at 145 pounds. Harner up to his feet, has wrist control, looking to come out for 1, and he gets his 1 point. Now they're neutral. Brett Harner 5-0 in the lead here in the third period. Each wrestler trying to get the tie he's comfortable with so he can go to work. Both guys neutral. And they're off the mat. 1 minute 25 left, third period. There's a shot by Voto, blocked by Harner. Harner on a reshot. Has a leg. Still in neutral. Voto hanging on to that leg. Brett trying to come out the back and get a takedown. Needs to turn into his opponent. Has a leg trapped, and there's two. There's another two, and an injury timeout. Brett gets his 2 points, 7-0. Injury timeout by Voto. And we'll stop here. Coaches and trainers will come out and see what's wrong. Brett Harner gets a little breather. Up 7-0, third period. And while we're attending to Mr. Voto here, I'll tell you that, as I mentioned before, we have some specific goals we'd like to attain this year. Norristown would like to repeat as league and sectional champs. Continuing on from last year, we'll have some key tough matches in the Suburban 1 League coming up. Upper Moreland, Plymouth Whitemarsh, those local battles, Wissahickon. It's not going to be easy. For some of those matches, we'll be right here, and we'll be back with you covering those league matches. Okay, set to go again here. 1 minute 2 left, third period. Harner on top with a 7-0 lead over Voto Upper Merion. Controls the wrist, controls the waist. Looking to score some points here. Brett in control, but would certainly like to come away with a few more points here. He's 1 point from a major decision in which we would get 4 team points rather than 3. Right now we have 3 team points. Brett trying to work for some bonus points, as we say. Lets his opponent go. It's now 7-1. Brett has 25 seconds to try and get a takedown here. "15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5. Shot by Voto. Harner blocking. And that's how it ends. No takedown. Final score 7-1 at 1:45 in favor of Brett Harner. That makes the team score 18. Norristown 15, Upper Merion. Next up for Norristown, we should have returning state qualifier Brandon Parker at 152, and should be going against Drew Santangelo for Upper Merion. And I believe that's what we have. Santangelo, Upper Merion. Parker, Norristown. Both wrestlers neutral. Parker in on a shot, a takedown in less than 5 seconds. Santangelo to his feet. Parker, a very aggressive wrestler, really goes after it. Parker opts to let his opponent start on his feet, so he yields 1 point to his opponent and goes back after the takedown. Both men neutral. Santangelo with a shot, single leg. Parker fights it off. Nothing yet. They go out of bounds. (2-1) Parker. Shot by Santangelo. Parker ties him up. Minute 30. left here in the first period. Parker in a tie. Parker with a shot. Blocked by Santangelo. Both men come back up to their feet. 1 minute left here, first period. Parker up 2-1. Shot by Parker, single leg. Looking to finish, and there should be two. Brandon gets his 2 points. He's now ahead 4-1. 45 seconds left, first period. Parker with a cross wrist tied up, maybe trying to tilt here, trying to stay in control. Lets his opponent go, makes it 4-2. 1 point escape, Upper Merion. Parker up 4-2. Santangelo tries an ankle pick there. Parker backs off. And that's the end of the first period. Brandon Parker up 4-2 going into the second. Will be Upper Merion's choice of position. They choose down. Brandon Parker starts on top. Parker looking for some brief instruction there from head coach Mark Harner. Parker still in control. Has a wrist tied up. And they go off the mat. And with that, I'll tell you the coaching staff here at Norristown. Mark Harner, head coach. Rashid Lusain, assistant coach. Randy Hartman, assistant coach. And myself, Steve Snyder. We four make up the coaching staff for Norristown Wrestling. And 1:45 left in the second period. Brandon Parker in control here at 1:52. Has wrist control, following behind. Santangelo comes up. Parker trips him down. Parker trying to work a bar arm in there. And Santangelo's out for one, now 4-3. Now 4-3. And they're neutral. 1 minute, 15 seconds left, second period. Santangelo trying for that ankle pick a few times. Hasn't hit it yet. And they go off the mat. 49 seconds here in the second period left. Team score 18-15 Norristown. Match score 4-3 Brandon Parker. Parker ties up. Santangelo ties up. They're in neutral. 30 seconds left here, second period. On the edge of the mat, and that should be two. No takedown yet, and they're off the mat. Just shy of a takedown there. Parker close, but no takedown. 10 seconds left here, second period. Five seconds. And they're tied up. End of the second period. Score, Brandon Parker 4, Drew Santangelo 3. Parker will choose down to start the third period. We'll try to get an escape or a reversal. Parker trying to switch there, up to his feet now. Santangelo trying to stay in control. Parker with his switch, should have his 2 points there. Comes on top, and now he's got a cradle locked up, working for a fall. And he'll get back points here at least. Very close to a pin. And there's the fall. Brandon Parker comes right out, reverses his opponent, puts him on his back, and works for the fall. And that will be 16 points, 24 Norristown, 15 Upper Merion, at the end of 152 pounds. Next up we have Jesse Pronte for Norristown, Josh Differ, Upper Merion. Jesse, another one of our young wrestlers we've got some high hopes for. He'll be wrestling a senior from Upper Merion, Josh Differ. First period here, 160 pounds, Jesse Pronte, Norristown, Josh Differ, Upper Merion. No score yet. There's a shot by Differ, single leg, or high crotch, switches to a double, and that should be his takedown. 2-0 Differ. Differ in control. Pronte trying to face him from the bottom. Moving off the bottom there. Pronte sits out, Differ stays in control, follows. Differ trying to tilt there real quick, doesn't get anything just yet. Pronte trying to face his opponent. Knee slides there. Almost trying to face his opponent, almost has a reversal, needs to get his head out there, and should be out for one here. Nope. Differ still in control, Now it's 1 point, 2-1, Differ. Pronte out into neutral there. 30 seconds left here, first period. 2 for Differ, Upper Merion, 1 point, Pronte, Norristown. 15 left, first period. Both men in neutral. Battling for head position, trying to get their tie up. 5 seconds left. Shot blocked by Pronte to end the period. Going into the second period, 2-1 Differ, Upper Merion over Pronte, Norristown. Differ chooses down to start the second period. Pronte will be on top. Differ to his feet, Pronte still in control. Has a single leg, still in control. No change yet. Pronte still on that leg. No change. Reversal for Differ, Upper Merion. And he has Pronte in a predicament here, looking to get back points. Got 2 and at least 3 points. So Jesse needs to fight off his back here. And he fights off his back. And Differ will come out with a reversal and 3 back points, makes it 7-1 Differ. 7-1 Differ here, 1 minute left, second period. Differ trying to work a cradle here to turn Pronte to his back, and they go off the mat. 56 seconds left. Differ 7, Pronte 1. Middle of the second period, Pronte starts down. And Pronte out for his 1 point, makes the match 7-2. 35 seconds left. No action just yet. Differ with a shot. Pronte blocks. Differ ties up. 25 seconds left. Both men looking for a tie-up, trying to get head control there. Differ shoots. Pronte sprawls. Nothing yet. Pronte's no control yet. No control yet. Pronte still has a leg locked. 3 seconds left. Period will end. No control. So it stays 7. Differ 2. Pronte. Pronte's choice. Pronte starts in the bottom position. Differ in control, just into the third period here. Pronte trying to base up and then come out for 1 or 2. Differ stays in control. Now Pronte faces him. Not quite out for 1, now is out for 1. They're neutral. Score 7-3, Differ over Pronte. Pronte in on a shot. Double leg takedown. No score, a lot of flurrying there. Still in neutral. Just there, Pronte tried a shot. Differ countered, tried to throw his opponent. After some rolling around, they both came up neutral. No score. There's another shot by Pronte, double leg. Blocked by Differ. Another shot. At this point, Jesse really needs to take the action to Differ. Differ's in the lead. Minute left. Pronte down 7-3 now. Differ called for stalling. Differ called for stalling. One more stalling call will be a point for Pronte. Both guys tied up in neutral. That's really not hurting Differ at all. He doesn't need to score right now. Pronte needs to score. .30 seconds left, third period. Oh. Almost a chin whip there by Differ. They go out of bounds though, no points. 26 seconds left for Jesse Pronte of Norristown. Down 7-3 to Differ of Upper Merion. And there's a shot. Differ caught off guard there. Almost a takedown there by Pronte. No points though. 10 seconds left. And Differ comes on top there. That's 2 points for Differ. Pronte tries a throw there with a few seconds left. Didn't work, but good attempt anyway. Nice try. 9-3 final in this match here at 160. Favor of Josh Differ. That makes the team score 24-18 Norristown. 3 more team points for Upper Merion. 24-18 Norristown. 171 will have Joey Pierce, a senior from Norristown. Has been ranked at 171 in the area rankings versus Mike Garapal. And here we go in the first period. Both guys neutral. Both guys looking for their tie-up. Pearson on a shot and has 2 for his takedown. Pearson control. And they go off the mat. 1:25 left in the first period. Norristown up 24-18 in the dual meet. Pierce up 2-0 in the first period at 171. Pierce in control, has wrist control there. Works in a cross wrist, has his opponent's far wrist and a leg trapped. Looking for something he can score with. Keeps his opponent broken down there with a minute left in the first period. Pierce still in control. Working for a bar arm over there if he can get it. And no points yet, except for the initial takedown. 30 seconds left first period. Pierce staying in control. 15. Pierce 2-0. Not seeing much action from the bottom there. Joey trying to find an opening somewhere. Trying for a crossface. Keeps his opponent broken flat. And that's how the first period ends. 2-0, Joey Pierce. Joey Pierce's choice. He's going to choose bottom. Red actually deferred to Joey Pierce, so he'll take down. 2-0. Start the second period. Joe Pierce on top, or has the advantage working from the bottom. Up to his feet. Almost out for his 1 point, and he has 1 point. 3-0 Pierce. 1 point for his escape. Pierce now tying up, trying to find something he can work with. Has head control. Working in, tries for a shot, comes back up, and it's a chin whip, and he's got Garopal taken down and pinned. 22 seconds into the second period, Joe Pierce fall over Mike Garopal. That'll be 30 team points for 6 more, makes 30 for Norristown, 18 for Upper Merion. Going into 189, we have Matt Grill for Norristown, Gianni Labriacosa for Upper Merion. Grill with a tie up here. There's take 2 points for a takedown. Matt Grill trying to stay in control. And almost reversed, and they're out at neutral. 1 point. No, Matt Grill still in control. Matt Grill does stay in control. No change yet. Matt Grill has the far elbow, possibly trying for a cradle here. Needs to get it tighter, needs to get more pressure. Now has a 2-on-1, double under. One minute left first period. Matt Grill still in control, leading 2-0. Has the cradle locked up. Can't lose his grip there. Needs to tighten it up. Now he's got him almost turned over for back points. Nothing yet. That should be it. There he goes, counting back points right now. So he'll come away with at least 3 back points here. Got 35 seconds to work for the fall here in the first period. That's one of Matt Grill's signature moves, far side cradle. Loses the lock. Still has the cross face. Needs to stay in control here with 20 seconds left with a 5-0 lead. 5-0 lead, Matt Grill. Still on top. 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and that is it. First period. Matt Girl with a 5-0 lead. Matt Girl defers choice. So here we are, start the second period. Upper Merion chooses down. Matt Girl will be on top. That girl trying to work for a bar arm there, stays in control. 1 minute 30 left in the second period. Matt Girl with a cradle, almost locked up, loses it. Now goes for a 2-on-1, double under. Needs to get that tightened up. No back points there. Still in control though, 1 minute and 5 left in the second period. Keeping that far elbow, now has lost it. Now with a leg in, staying in control. 35 seconds left. Matt trying to score a few points there with a leg. No back points yet though. Now has a cradle almost locked up, has a far elbow, trying to lock it up at the knee. Comes hip to hip. Has 20 seconds to do something here. Takes it, almost takes it back. 15. Nothing yet. That's 10. Looks like we're going to finish here in this period at 5-0. 5-0 to start the third period. Matt Girl takes down for the last 2 minute period. Ahead in score, 5-0. And the start of the third period. Matt Girl with wrist control. Trying to face his opponent and get at least one. No change yet. Matt Girl comes out for one. Makes the score 6-0, Matt Grill. One minute 30 left, third period. We're in neutral here. Both men on their feet. No change, still on our feet. There's a shot by Upper Merion. Girl blocks, hip pressure. Girl close to getting two here, spinning behind his opponent, nothing yet. No change yet, or no control yet, I should say. No takedown, still neutral. And Grill almost behind for two, but not quite. And a stalemate called here, 20 seconds left. Referee puts them both back on their feet. Didn't think there was any way for improvement in position, so they go back to neutral. And 20 seconds left. 15 seconds left, 6-0, Matt Grill in the lead. And that's how the match will end. Matt Grill 6-0. Gets 3 points for the decision. Makes the team score 33-18 Norristown after 189. And here we are at 2:15. We had a brief delay there to change tapes, and while doing, Tyler Latrenko started his match against Jake Skids, Upper Merion. That's 2 points. 2-point takedown for Jake Skids, Upper Merion versus Tyler Latrenko. 1:41 left. Close call there, but that was 2 points. And now he's going to let Tyler Latrenko up for one. Or he's going to start optional. Now he lets Tyler Latrenko up for one. 1 point Latrenko for an escape. 2-1 Skids, Upper Merion. Still neutral. 1 minute left first period and 1 minute to go. Both wrestlers tied up, trying to get their tie and work from there. There's a shot by Latrenko and they're off the mat. 53 seconds left here in the first period at 215 pounds. And of course, Latrenko, another one of our younger wrestlers that we're high on here for the future. And I should say he's giving up a few pounds here to wrestle 215, and does quite well in so doing. And that will give Tyler Latrenko escape and a penalty point. His opponent locked his hands. That should make the score 4-3. Now, almost a headlock there by Latrenko. Score, I believe, should be 4-3. Scoreboard showing 4-2. And Coach Mark Harner's going to question that score. It was 4-1. We got a point for locked hands. We got a point for an escape. It should be 4, and it is 4-3. Here with 17 seconds left, first period. 4 for Upper Merion, 3 for Latrenko with 15 seconds here left in the first period. And that's the end of the first period. Score 4-3. Skids of Upper Merion, Latrenko, Norristown 3. Upper Merion's choice to start second. They go down, they choose down. Latrenko will be on top. Skids out for one, makes the score 5-3. Skids of Upper Merion, 3 for Latrenko. Skids on a shot, Latrenko blocks. Latrenko in a front headlock series, and he's close to getting his take. He gets his takedown, makes the score 5-5. Score now tied, Latrenko, Norristown, Skids, Upper Merion. Latrenko in control on top, trying to break his opponent down. Stay in control, look for an opening, try and turn his opponent to his back. He has a cross wrist, has a leg in. Minute 15 here to go in the second period. And they go off the mat. Tie score here, 5-5. A lot of action so far here at 2:15. Latrenko still in control. Skids comes to his feet. Latrenko in control. They're near the edge of the mat. No change yet. Latrenko still on top. Latrenko puts a leg in, trying to break his opponent down, then they go off the mat. Here with Trojan Eagle 189-pounder Matt Grill. Did a nice job out there at 189. Matt, anything to say? Wrestled a full match this time, didn't
you? You don't usually end up going 6 minutes, and sometimes you forget how it feels, but I definitely need to work on my conditioning.
Very good. Well, you looked fine, Matt Grill. Did a good job there. Stayed in control against a good opponent there, got the team points. And Latrenko still here with 45 seconds left. 5-5. Second period. Latrenko in control. Skids comes up. They go off the mat. 37 seconds left. Latrenko stays on top, breaks his opponent down, trying to work a bar arm in there, needs to flatten his opponent out. Still in control though. At this point, we'd just like to see Tyler stay in control to the end of the period. No change, and he has his opponent broken down. 15 seconds left. No change yet. Now he has his bar arm in. Needs to stay in control for 5 more seconds. 5 more seconds. And he does so, and the period comes to an end. So, 5-5. Tyler Latrenko will choose bottom to start the third. One thing you can count on from Tyler Latrenko, he will work hard all match long, and that's what he's doing right now. Going into the third period, tied 5-5. Almost to his feet. Almost up to his feet now. Tries to get his hips out for one, and he does so. Now Latrenko 6-5. Latrenko with the lead, scores 6-5. 1 minute 45 left in the third period. Both wrestlers tied up, trying to get an angle for a shot. There's a shot by Skids, and they go off the mat. Latrenko blocks, they go off the mat. 1 minute 30 seconds left at 2:15. Both men in neutral here, no control. Both guys trying for their tie-up. Trying to get an angle, trying to work for a takedown. Tyler with a shot. Oh, and at the edge of the mat they go off. 1 minute 9 seconds left. Latrenko on top here, 6-5. And here we have Eagle 119-pounder Tyree Gardner, who I believe worked for a fall in the first period. Tyree, another guy who we have high hopes for this year. And no change, still neutral over there with Latrenko and Skids. Close to a takedown, but none. How'd you feel about your match tonight, Tyree?
Well, I was supposed to get a forfeit, but when I got out there, I was surprised that they sent them out. So I got pumped up right away, and I got what I deserved.
Good job, Tyree. Well done. Good points for the team there. And Latrenko here, 45 seconds left at 2:15. Still in neutral. Referee stops the action. Equipment. Latrenko needs to fix his headgear. 39 seconds left. At this point, it's up to Skids to force the action. He needs a takedown. No stalling calls on Latrenko, so he just needs to stay in good stance, hand fight. There's a shot. Tyler blocks, gets his tie up. 25 seconds left. There's another shot. Reshot by Latrenko. Oh, close to a takedown there. Nice reshot by something you don't often see at 2:15. Tyler Latrenko with a reshot there off his opponent. Almost got the two there. There's a shot. And a chin whip by Latrenko gets two points for a takedown. And he does get a takedown, 8-5. Almost taken down by Skids. Latrenko hits a chin whip just before they go out of bounds, gets his 2 points. Now on top with 9 seconds left, has a 3-point lead, 8-5, Tyler Latrenko. Still in control here, has 5 seconds to stay in control. Looks like he's going to do so. And that is an 8-5 victory for Tyler Latrenko. Hard-fought match. Well done. I believe that young man was 13-2 or 12-2 coming into this match. So good job by the sophomore Tyler Latrenko. Well done. Makes the team score 36 Norristown, 18 Upper Merion. Now we have Marcus Robbins, who will receive a forfeit for Norristown. Pick up another 16 points. Forfeit is 16 points, so Big Mark will another 6, 42-18 Norristown. And as it turns out, Zach Fuentes will also get a forfeit to receive a forfeit for Norristown at 103. 48, that's 6 more points. 48-18 should be the final in the match. Norristown wins its second Suburban One American League Conference match. Are now 2-0 on the year and 5-2 overall. Well done here by the squad from Norristown. And this weekend, Norristown will be traveling to Fort Hills for the Fort Hill Duels, where they'll get nine matches and a chance to improve on our record. Thanks, and we'll see you next time for the next home match.